my light, be my yellow. PYT walking down Portobello, put a smile on his face.
Bakar is a super talented, genre-bending singer-songwriter who I suspect will be creating some serious buzz with the release of his upcoming project, Will You Be My Yellow. The snippet you just saw was from his new song Hell and Back, and it's a perfect introduction to this dynamic, exciting musician. It is possible that you've been on the Bakar hype train for a while. He's been releasing high-quality singles since 2017, but with how great his music is and how versatile his sound is, I expect him to really blow up sooner or later. His rise to success is fascinating too. He wasn't one of those kids that just knew they wanted to be a musician since they were a baby or something. No, he just started making music a few years ago. He was born and raised in Camden, North London. He was always friendly with musicians growing up. He was in and out of studios, but Bakar didn't see himself in that lifestyle. Then one time when all of his friends were on vacation, Bakar was bored, alone at his house, and he started messing around on his computer. He found an old Bombay Bicycle Club demo, he threw a random guitar loop on top of it, and recorded himself doing some vocals. He was excited about this little DIY lo-fi track that he made. He threw it on SoundCloud under an anonymous username, and he was off to the races. He kept making these Frankenstein-style tracks by putting a guitar riff from one band on top of a simple enough instrumental from another, and then he'd record his own vocals. With this unique style, he started gaining a small following on SoundCloud, and within 6 months, he put out his own original song and music video entitled Big Dreams. Things are relatively ambiguous when it comes to categorizing a genre for this track, but if you've watched my video on what I call FIFA songs, this is a FIFA song at its best. This was Bakar's first quote-unquote real song, and it came out in early 2017. Fast forward a little over a year later, and we get the release of his debut studio album, BADKID. The 11-track BADKID has a little bit of everything. There's indie rock, rap, reggae, spoken word, and everything in between. When discussing the release of singles versus releasing a full-length album, Bakar said this of BADKID: "It's a very high-quality scrapbook. I can put out singles all day long, but I want to be the kind of artist that is judged by a full body of work." Once you listen to BADKID, you'll understand exactly what he means by the album feeling like a scrapbook. Over the last few years or so, I think a majority of the very interesting, important music to come out of the UK has all been grime or grime adjacent. That subgenre has seen a ton of great, politically charged projects recently, and I'm captivated by the option or substitute that Bakar is creating within his music. He's making stuff that feels just as important, but he's doing it in countless different styles over the course of BADKID. It's always exhilarating when you're listening to an artist for the first time and you're thinking to yourself, wow, this seems like it could define an entire generation. It's like a perfect snapshot of how I feel in this specific moment. Unhealthy is definitely the big standout track for me that encompasses that feeling. The instrumental is unsettling, and it goes along with the concept behind the song very well. Bakar's verses are touching, there's a really powerful spoken word moment in this song, and I just love the structure of this track so much. In the wrong hands, all of this could feel clunky and awkward, but Bakar works wonders here.
At that time in the fire when you left without me, same way it does, but you always out there, same way it does, but you never.
During his rise, this very talented musician has been compared to everyone under the sun. Aaliyah, Gorillaz, Kid Cudi, James Blake, and the list goes on. If we want to compare him to someone else discussed on this channel, the ever-changing sound of Choker is definitely one that comes to mind. Bakar has gotten praise from artistic greats like Elton John, Virgil Abloh, and Skepta. Please check him out. He's one of those musicians that never really seems to put out a bad track. And that's a solid segue into me telling you to be on the lookout for his sophomore album, Will You Be My Yellow? It's expected to drop in mid-September. If Hell and Back is a good preview of what's to come, you are not gonna want to miss this project. Hey everybody, thank you for watching that video. Be sure to check out Bakar. If you want to support the channel, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. You can follow me on social media at RenshawHS. You can buy my merch, support my Patreon, and thank you again. I'll see you soon.